Adopting a pet. All of the information you need to make your pet adoption process smooth and rewarding. Every year, 6.3 million pets enter shelters in America. In many places across the globe, animal shelters struggle to support a steady stream of homeless companion animals. However, these animals are no less deserving of love. Shelter animals can make loyal companions, and when you choose adoption, it gives them a second chance to live a happy life. If you're looking to adopt a pet, then you deserve some congratulations. Adoption is a joyful journey, but getting started can be difficult. With hundreds of rescues, thousands of animal shelters, and millions of pets to choose from, it can be hard to find your perfect fit. Here, you'll be able to find everything from the basics of adoption to best practices so you can make the most of this experience. Your next four-legged best friend could be sitting in an animal shelter right now, so let's get started. What is adoption? Adoption is a term that's commonly used in reference to children, but it also applies to pets. Adopting an animal implies that you're providing a previously homeless pet with a home and all of the resources it requires to live a good life. This is considered to be a responsible method of pet ownership, as it aids in relieving issues with pet overpopulation that have resulted from irresponsible pet ownership. Pets are normally adopted from animal shelters or rescue groups, and in some cases, they may be found as strays. It's important to understand the definition of adopting a pet because not every method of acquiring a pet is considered adoption. There are ethical ways to purchase a purebred pet, but some places may call purchasing a pet adoption when they're really working to make a profit. Purchasing pets from unregistered breeders and shops that may be supplied by puppy mills can actually support irresponsible breeding, the continuation of poor animal welfare, and further contribute to the issue of overpopulation. If you want to support organizations that prioritize finding every pet a good home and solving the overpopulation issue, then it's important to know where to look. Where should I adopt a pet? Once you are sure you want to adopt a pet, the first step is knowing where to look. Shelters generally have high concentration of diverse pets, some of which may even include rodents and domesticated exotics. Some of the biggest shelters are run by the ASPCA, but most areas also have local shelters run by a town or city. Since most animal shelters have a high capacity, it can be difficult for them to consistently update their website with new pets. They also may not know each animal personally, therefore making it difficult for them to suggest the perfect fit for your needs. If you're looking to adopt from a shelter, it's recommended that you visit or call regularly for updates on new pets and that you have a good idea of what type of pet you're looking for. Rescues are generally considered to be smaller and more niche than most shelters. At times, these privately funded or fundraiser-built operations provide space for animals from overburdened shelters. Rescues may also cater to a specific species or breed of pet. This is helpful if you know exactly what you're looking for, and if you don't, rescues can make good recommendations. Since they're smaller, rescues tend to know the pets they have up for adoption more intimately and can recommend or keep an eye out for your perfect match. Online sites like Petfinder.com merge these two adoption facilities and make it easy to browse available pets from home. The cost of this convenience is the chance that a pet on display has already been rehomed and the page simply hasn't been updated. How do I adopt the right pet? Adopting the right pet for your needs is a personal journey, and this is your first pet, it can be a little challenging. First, you want to consider things like breed, size, age, gender, personality, and your willingness to take on pre-existing health conditions. Once you paint a picture of your perfect pet, you can start looking. It's good to keep in mind that pets housed in a loud shelter with many other animals may act differently than they would when they're alone with you. Shelter environments can make animals skittish, scared, or even aggressive. If you can observe a pet in a calmer area, you'll be able to get a better idea of its personality, so ask the shelter or rescue if they have a park or adoption room. Don't be afraid to talk to shelter and rescue workers. They have experience in helping people find companion animals, and they may even be able to give you some insight into how each pet acts. Some workers may be willing to take your information and alert you when a pet they think you would like enters the shelter. If your shelter doesn't offer this option, you can make a habit of calling or visiting regularly. When you adopt a pet, you're making a commitment that lasts for years, so take your time, observing each candidate and choosing your perfect fit. What are the benefits of adopting a pet? Adoption is a wonderful opportunity to gain a new best friend while also giving to those who are less fortunate. When you adopt a pet, there's normally an adoption fee. While it's great that this fee is less than the cost of purchasing a purebred pet, it more importantly goes towards supporting the shelter animals who are still waiting for a home. Most adopted animals also receive a full health evaluation and are fixed prior to adoption, which saves you one expensive trip to the veterinarian. Some shelters may even give out discounted checkups to encourage you to get your pet's health assessed on a regular basis. There are countless benefits related to having a pet, and they only expand when you choose adoption. Now you know the basics of adopting a best friend, and if you ever need assistance along the way, registered animal shelters and rescues are happy to help. Your choice to adopt will change a pet's life, and it has the potential to positively affect many others.